All right, who we got in here? Are we live? Let's see. Not sure how many people is going to show up on Saturday at 3 o'clock, but here we are. How's everyone doing? Let's see. Yeah, still not doing anything. Bitcoin's not doing anything. Ethereum's not doing anything. XCN's trying to stay alive. Let's see here. What is XCN doing now? They just won't let this one go. What's up, MILF Destroyer? What's up, CD? Yeah, only 7 people here so far. Onda? Okay, Onda? What does that mean? You talking about Ondo? Oh, okay, I gotcha. I got what you mean. Happy Saturday to everyone. Yeah, I guess so. Still not making any money. But yeah, XCN here is trying, but if this turns into yet another wick and we don't go up, which I can pull this up just a hair here. They just won't let XCN be bullish anymore. Yeah, we'll see how long this lasts because we only got 4 people in here. But yeah, XCN still has 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours left to get something going here. Right now, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Blue looks dead in the water. Every time something tries to pump, the Shadow Realm sucks it back down. It's just toying with us. What's up, Flip Coins? We got 11 people in here now. Wow, we're 3 minutes in. I don't think we've ever had that less of people in here. After 3 minutes, we're usually up to 20 or 30. Guess everyone's busy today. Plus, it is a little early, but it is a Saturday, so. How you doing, my man? Oh, man. What's up, Ibrahim? Yeah. She's trying to go, but ultimately XCN's not doing anything yet. If this stays a wick, she's going to stay in the downtrend. LCX, what is LCX doing? But there's so many coins. I just updated, well, XCN of course, and then PNG. PNG's right there. I can't really go any lower than it is. LCX, if you zoom out to the monthly, you just double topped. Just like you did here, you double top, and then an ultimate double top. So I don't know what LCX is going to end up doing here. Yeah, we'll just move this. But yeah, LCX, it just looks like you're coming down to 3-2. You already lost the 236, 618 at 20, so back down to the macro support area that we know did not hold last time. So looks like another 20% drop on LCX here. That's for some reason you can get over 20. Get back over 20, get some momentum going back up. We got flip coins for 10. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that with no one being here. Please check ALPH. I appreciate the 10 ALPH. Always appreciate the support from you, my man. This one? Man, this thing dropped hard. Lithium. And what is this, low to the high? No. Yeah, this thing died here. What the hell? Yeah, low to the high, and then the high to the low. You're back down at the double 618, so yet again another one. Lithium here, this should be the bottom. Could you go down a little lower? I like the double 618 here. I mean, that's just complete death here. So I would just keep it that simple. If it falls lower than this, then it's just going to continue to die. Because usually that's what you want to see, low to the high 618 retracement, or else you're going to fall off the table almost 39% again. Lithium. Make sure I'm looking at the right coin. Alright, yeah. Pretty sure. But if this is it, double 618, and you hold, we have 50 cents right now. So if this thing wakes back up, maybe you do it, let's just keep it conservative. $9 to $10 would be an 18.5, 19x, and then if you think this thing can hit 20 bucks and hit almost a 2 billion market cap, that'd be your 41x to 20. But it's all going to depend on if it holds up here. If it breaks down further, then that's going to, you know, make it to where it's not going to go as high as we wanted it to be. Yeah, not looking the greatest. What's up, XCN, bro? All your stuff died, is that what you mean? Yeah, I feel you. I just can't win either. Everything I buy goes to zero. Still haven't recovered on XCN yet. Yeah, all your coins. Especially Billy. What did used car ever do? You still holding those coins? I'm actually all out of the meme coins. I don't own any meme coins anymore. What's up? I just bought some BLZ. Did BLZ ever recover or hold up? She was supposed to go back to the top, but I don't think it's ever done anything since we looked at it. Yeah, we've been looking at BLZ on the macro monthly chart here. You keep going from the bottom to the top, back to the bottom, you get the idea, but you're still holding over the 382 F4, so you're bullish. This thing, I mean, it should bounce from here and go up. Any lower than 4.39 here, and then it was a good game. But from here you could see at 8x back up to 32. And that's just focusing on the monthly. Yeah, this thing died when it got delisted from somewhere. But short term, let's see, weekly, we'll do 3-day for you. It is holding the 382, so that is good, and the trend. But short term, you can see that candle just got stuck right at it. So 4.2, confirm a real short term bottom is in, and then over the 382 at 4.7, you would be short term bullish. Breakout over 5.7. Yeah, I heard there was a bunch of new buyers coming into BLZ. Holding a used car because at this point, yeah, it's almost not worth even selling just on the chance that it might go up, which it might. I hope it does, but I don't know if meme coins are going to go back up now. Chance to buy B3. What's up, Clovins? Is it at 7,008 now? Wow, it did come down and tag it perfectly. Yeah, someone was in here waiting to buy this thing at 7. I think Joe was holding on. But low to the high, 618 retracement. Either this is it or it's over. Yeah, 007 came into play. Lucky number 777. If that's gonna matter. Yeah, I don't even know what B3 is, but she came down and tagged it, so that's a good thing. Yeah, and then short term, you can clearly see it's getting stuck right at the 236, so you confirm that as a bottom over 8.3, bullish back over 8.8. Then macro high to the low over this 009 level would confirm a much larger bottom. So we'll see how it plays out on B3 here. Crypto Hulk says it's going up in 3 months. I don't know who that is, but as long as you hold that level on BLZ. What's up, Dave? I haven't even looked at Ondo. I don't even think we looked at Ondo last night. But we've still been looking for it. If Ondo's dropping, then it's just doing what it did in the past. I'm still looking to buy in on Ondo, so I'm hoping it drops. Just gotta wait one more week. But yeah, it's doing the same thing it kind of did back here. A much larger scale. Bear flag form, then it kind of back tested for a little bit and then just died. Back tested, now it's starting to die. Doesn't have to die that hard, but 236 here at 120 down to 117 needs to hold. So you're looking at possible 7% drop from where you are. And ultimately, until you get over 160, there is no bullishness on Ondo. You're making lower highs, lower lows. Your bear flag is acting as resistance right at the 0.5, right at the previous high. So there's nothing looking good on Ondo at the moment. So it could come down a lot further. than just a 7% drop. But bullish over 134 and then breakout over 160. You entered a long about here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to long Londo. But I'm waiting to see where it's going to come down to. But every time I buy into a long, every time, because I've been playing around with it recently, it goes the opposite direction. In the moment I buy, and the moment I short, something goes right up. And then you just sit there watching your money just delete, 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 and then you just get scared and get out. SPA. SPA is going to be a good one. I say that, but where's SPA now? Oh, SPA. Yeah, this is what we've been going on all these Coinbase coins. The previous downtrend came into play, you got stuck at it twice. And you're making higher highs, so you completed the mission here. Now it's time to come back down and possibly put in a higher low. It's all going to depend on when we're finally going up. But you do have the double 382 here, and as long as you're below 21, 16 down to 15 is your 382 support. Macro bullish is a 20% drop, and then short term to stay bullish is a 28% drop over 15. If not, like we've been saying, all the way back down to the new trend, 60% drop over the next coming months. Unless you can hold bullish or get back over 21 and then back over to 8. And the big price is going to be the 618, the trend, and 4.5. If you can get over that, then you're in real good shape. But until then, until alt season kicks in, we're seeing this macro chop where it makes the higher highs and then goes all the way back down for the higher low. So just be prepared for that. We got 24 people in here. Votes, 80% say we're going up before the month is over. I hope so. Yeah, I never heard of Crypto Alt. But Hondo's going to be a good play. It's just going to depend on when it's finally going to bottom out, where they're going to send it down to. Yeah, Proppy's the same way as SPA here. Broke the previous trend, now you're making lower highs. And it looks like you just made a lower low. An even low. But you are holding the 0.5 here, and you're starting to go sideways. So the fact that you've been holding for a month is a good sign. That's what you want to see, support holding and consolidation. So you're above the smaller 0.5 at 90. If you can get back over $1, which you are now, 104. Bullish back over 127. And then of course the big breakout, the place you can be happy at is about 250, 786. Get back over the trend. Then you'll be in a good spot for this thing to finally push up. But right now it's just going sideways. That's not a bad thing. This one to $1 billion market cap. 11.5, $12. Maybe 11x to the 1272. But like I keep saying, it also depends on how far down we're gonna eventually end up going if we go down. Yeah, Proppy, this is an RWA coin, huh? There's probably a better chart now that I think of it. How long has this thing been out? Alright, we're going to check it here on the monthly overall chart. See if we're more bullish than we think. Alright, so the correct chart here of Proppy keeps getting stuck at the same area up here. Alright, so Proppy, if you look at it this way with the overall chart from the high back in 2018. Jeez. I mean, the overall macro whole chart here doesn't look bad. It looks like it's just curling up. It looks like it's going to just pop off at some point and go. Yeah, there's so many charts I gotta update because we don't have the correct ones. But as long as you're over, looks like 67 cents, you are bullish macro. If you get over 130, you're even more bullish, up to $2. Now let's give this thing a remeasure. All right, there we go. Better price. So now if this thing busts out of here, 127.2 high is $26 for almost a 25x. What's up, O House? Why does H bar suck lately? I don't remember what H bar's doing. Isn't H bar just consolidating? Yeah, she's trying to hold on to the little bull flag pattern here. Low to the high, you're down below the 236. This is the same thing with XCN. You blew through these levels, you're holding the macro 618. So as long as you're over 19, 20 here, there's really nothing to worry about. You're trying to hold this pattern here. Bullish over 17. And if you get over 23.5, you're good. Breakout is over 32. Once you finally get over the 786 to 32, that could be your measure move out of this place. And could send H bar all the way up. Unless these things all break down. If we see H bar, XLM, XRP, Algo, which I think Algo's already breaking down. If these things start actually breaking down after this move up in a bull market, or at least in the year of the bull market, then we may have a problem. But a good 5.5x almost up to the 1272 at 123. And then H bar up here to $2, 180 to $2 would be a 7.5, 8x. What's up, Jim? RPL. What is RPL? Rocket Pool. Thinking about stacking there to 786. I don't remember what this one was doing. Didn't we look at this last night? Rocket Pool. It's not a bad overall looking chart here on the monthly, just the fact that it's holding up here. Let's see. Yeah, this reminds me of, what is it? Damn, what's that coin I covered today? Polygon. The macro chart. We're still holding over the 3-2, just bounced. Yeah, this reminds me of Polygon. I'm really liking Polygon's chart, but I don't know what you mean by 786 here. Gotta get back over 928 to confirm a bottom on this one. gotta turn the music down. It seems way too loud. Alright, yeah, how you guys doing today? What you guys up to on a Saturday? Whole bunch of nothing watching this. Yeah, back over about 940 on this one to confirm the bottom is in. And then possible new high 128 for about a 15-16x. Yeah, I agree. Not everything's going to go up, so there's just going to be a select couple of coins. Not a couple, but there'll be a good handful of them, but a lot of things won't even move, probably. What about Nano? What's up, Adam? X and O. See if I can find it. Nano. Why they gotta be so confusing? XNO Nano. Alright, I guess that is it. XNO USD. This coin, $1.60 right now. Nano doesn't have a bad chart, depends on where you can buy this thing at. Would be a good rollover play if it's on Coinbase. 2021 highs to the low, you're over the 236, you're holding. So bottom is in, you're making higher highs and higher lows, so she's curling up. You need to get a, those are monthly candles. Yeah, I guess it does. You need a monthly close over the 382 at 203 to confirm that you're bullish here. As you can see, weekly candle got up there, but it didn't hold. So bullish over 203, and then 618 at 465 is your breakout point. But just keeping it simple. Same thing with QNT we look at all the time. QNT needs monthly closes over things to confirm, or it just keeps chopping around. But this one here, possible 28.5x to the 1272 at 46 if it's going to make a new high. 2021. And a slightly lower high to 20, you get you a 12.5, 13x. There's too many coins, it's pissing you off. Yeah, and you gotta also realize a lot of the money, a lot of the liquidity gets sucked into meme coins. Because they're watching a meme coin every second of the day. That's also gonna hurt money flowing into regular coins. Oh, the 76 on the micro. Hopper, ASM, what's up, Bryant? What's up, Cha? How you doing, my man? Yeah, what is ASM doing? ASM, she's still bullish or no? On the macro chart, this thing is really bullish. Big old double Double bottom with a higher low on the monthly macro. That's all you got to do is zoom out to the macro to be bullish on anything. This thing's gonna have a giant monthly candle spawn in all the way to the 1272 16x up to 70 cents at some point. Right now on the weekly, one of the coins that didn't make the higher high yet. So it's either going to bounce here at the 3.2 and hold, which it is, but it's getting stuck right at the 0.5 at 4. Needs to get over 666 here. Oh, that says same coin. Okay. Yeah, this is the one that we need to get a weekly close over that never happened. Because we draw high to the low here. This is your double 618 right at that 666 level. So until you get a weekly close over there, there's no momentum up. And that keeps in play if you cannot get over. It depends on if you're just going to go sideways, which probably could be the case. You still could drop 38% back down to the trend. Does it have to? No. It is making higher highs here and higher lows here. So you really need to get over 4, and then you have to get a weekly close over that 666 level on ASM. Hopper, what is Hopper? Hopper on Coinbase, what is this? Yeah, I've been slowly adding coins to my Coinbase list. Alright, nothing really besides this higher low. Nothing looks good on this one at the moment. I don't know what this is. But you guys know chart-wise I wouldn't buy this. I don't know what it is. It doesn't have the chart I like, but you're making lower highs, so that's not good. But as long as you're above the macro 618, yeah, you're above the 382 low to the high at 10. So as long as you stay over 10, you're bullish. But yeah, there's not enough time in the day to. I'm trying to see if there's a better chart for Hopper. Hopper, let's see. Alright, yeah. Alright, the overall Hopper chart. Now that looks better. I don't know. Once you break the bearish structure here, this could be a good play. You're over the 236. Looks like you may have tagged bottom territory. Yeah, pretty much. 786 held. Slightly higher low off of the move back down. So if you can get over 12.6, you're bullish here. Short term. Macro bottom is in. Macro bullish over 17 on Hopper. Breakout over 47. Yeah, well, I don't know what this is, but could this be a good play now that we found the right chart? See what kind of multipliers we get. Up to $1, not bad, an 8x, 8.5x. Up near the previous highs of 20x, and then 1272 moonshot, 65x to 750. Oh, you said looking like a 20x. Could be. What's up, Clint? Can we look at bad idea? Yeah, I think it's right here somewhere. Bad idea, still pushing from last night here. So the big thing on bad idea is it's still making lower highs, except for now it's making a higher high. So it's trying here. You're over the 382, so you're bullish over 3.4. Really needs to hold here. And the big thing on this one is once you get over, if we zoom out to the weekly, yeah, once you get a weekly candle over and closing it over the 0.5 at 5.4, you really want this one to close here at this point, this weekly candle. But the fact that you got stuck back here, that could be your breakout point. But bad idea. 786 retracement to 4.5x, and then a 1272 possible moonshot. Say moonshot, but we'll see what happens. Up to this 1-1 area would be a 33x. You may have a double 236 618 or 382 236 in play right now for double support. Yeah, so as long as you're above 3.1 to 3.4, I would say this thing is bullish. XCN real quick. Crow by Virtuals. Crow by Virtuals. Yeah, the other one I covered today. The other one that reminds me a lot of XRP. Just go, maybe we'll go look at it in a moment, but zooming out on the Polygon chart, I turned super bullish on Polygon today. Telcoin and XCN real quick, and then we'll do Crow. Yeah, XCN has a couple of hours left to try to save itself. Yeah, Telcoin here, clear, strong move up, consolidation, and what appears to be some sort of a bull flag. A nice little pump up, but you're getting stuck right at the 618. So you have to get up and get over 1 penny, 1.2 there. And extremely short term on Tel here. We just go from here to where you're getting stuck. Yeah, right where that candle's sitting on the body. As long as you're over a penny down to 8.5, you're still bullish short term. And if you can punch through 1.2, 2.6 is next, 130% move up. But it doesn't look bad. Overall chart curled up here. Just trying to take off now. I don't know, maybe we don't get the takeoff we're looking for this cycle. Maybe XRP, HBAR, and all those already topped. And these smaller coins, Swift coin, all these coins that had decent little runs. There's just not enough money, maybe that's it. Too many coins, not enough people coming in yet. Yeah, just keeping it easy and short term on XCN. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. This candle turning into a giant wick. So XCN, you're still in a downtrend. There's nothing else to say. Possibly in a falling wedge pattern here still. So you still could be extremely bullish on XCN here. Stuck right below the 236. You're getting smashed here. 224 up to 228. Squeezing the hell out of that candle. Bear market's about to mess us up. I'll just throw my last 16 on Dojo on Mars and hope for the best. Oh man, that sounds so much. That sounds like what I do. Get down to the bottom where you have no money left and you just throw your last $20 on something and wait for your 50x. What did you say though? Crow by Virtuals? He says send us over to Deck Screener, I guess. Unless it's on here. Is it on here? Crow. Of course not. Crow by Virtuals. Let's see what kind of play this is. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm all out of the meme coins. I just got out of my max win. If it goes to the moon, it goes to the moon. Crow by Virtuals. Alright, let me switch this music. Could be a good play. Looks like it's down probably 80 to 90%. Volume is non-existent at the moment. 2 million market cap, 52,000 holders. That's not bad. But looks to be putting in some sort of a bottom here. It's tagged it twice at about 2.3. So a bottom in over 7.6, 007, and then a penny you're bullish. But I would imagine you just want to know where this thing could potentially run to. Yeah, she's completely flat on the bottom here. 618 retracement, 6.5x, so not bad. 786 retracement to 2 pennies, so 1.5 penny, 1 penny, 2 pennies, and 1.5 or 2. It's an 8x, but a new high on this one up to 3 pennies. Be a 12.5x on Crow. Yeah, down 90%, so that's where you want to buy these things. 90% down and trying to hold a bottom. It could still go lower, but that's the gamble you take. Let's see. Yeah, but I mean, in a bull market, you shouldn't, until the bear market, you should be back testing these moves, especially on the large. So if we get these large coins to start dropping down, then it is different this time. But we're still hoping and out hope. Alt season will be here at some point. Have we looked at XPR yet? No, but I did update it today. XPR. One of the few coins that's bullish. Yeah, I saw some influencers calling now for this cycle $25 XRP, $100 in the future. I guess we're just gonna ignore market caps this cycle and everything can go wherever it wants, huh? Yeah, XPR is still holding up. You can clearly see on the 3-day chart. You know, if it gets stuck here where it is, it's just building this bullish momentum once again. But as long as you're over the 382 at 204, it's not in a bad spot. And then see a breakout point. Go from wick to large wick. Yeah, it's not really telling us anything off of the scam wick here. You're over the 618. We exclude the scam wick, which which I guess we can't really do. Maybe if you stay over 5, keep your head poked out here and stay over 5, maybe that's your breakout point. Yeah, XPR doesn't look bad at all. Especially on the monthly. 3-day stock RSI is about to reset. Hopefully. Story. ATM says story token. Oh, we got Carrie back in the house. How you doing? You went MIA because of the bull runs coming when I see it. You'll believe the bull run coming when you see it. We got Eric for 2. I appreciate that. Can you chart big time? Yes, we can. I appreciate the 2. Yeah, what is big time? Time? Yeah, it's big time. Yeah, it is on Coinbase. Of course. Big time just made a new low. Just trying to see if I have a good enough chart to work with. Come on. Alright, looks good. Big time on Coinbase. Well, there's nothing at all bullish on this chart. Lower lows and lower highs across the board. On the macro, you broke the downtrend and just kind of broke the uptrend and just kind of melted away, depending on where you broke it at. So what you want to see on big time right now is it hold where it is. Oh no. Red alert, bad news. She's about to pull a Myro. This thing's going lower. What are you at, 6 pennies right now? Jeez, how low can you go? Alright, couple of things to look at on big time. So as of right now, to me, if we don't flip bullish now, big time's about to drop off the table. 40% down to 3.5 pennies. Unless you can get back over, let's see, we have 7.6 there. And we go high to the low. Yeah, if you can get back over 7 somehow, 7.2 up to 7.6 could be the bottom end, and you could start moving up bullish back over 9, but clearly strong move down and continuation pattern to the downside. We watched the same thing on Myro, and then she eventually fell off the table big time. So short term and long term, there's nothing bullish on big time. It looks like it's going down further. But if for some reason this continuation pattern does not hold up and you're going to hold here and go to the moon, 35x to 225, 1272 new high. But yeah, it doesn't look good at all. Gotta go, steaks on the grill. What was I looking at? What's the name of the music playing? The one right now? Unstoppable. Let's see, IP story. Is that what that is? Oh, wow. They pulled the rug on story here. What can you do? That's why I keep saying I'm never going to buy these newly listed Coinbase coins like this, because they just go to zero. Even B8, it's trying to hold, but we'll see what happens. But this one they just sent to zero. So could it possibly be the bottom? I guess it could. Got a little hourly double bottom in play, but you just saw we had a bullish setup here and it died. Another bullish setup, and we'll see what happens. There's no wicks anywhere, so I can't draw anything. So yeah, it needs to get back up over 157 to 159, where the bottom is not in. Just got to take a chance here. If you think this is possibly the bottom with a higher low on the hourly, could go back up. But me personally, I would treat this purely as a meme play, gamble play, because there's no telling what's going to happen with this. Can't even really zoom in much further. And last little thing on IP really quick here, just on the small time frame. Hopefully you're holding the 786 final support. And no, you're below it. So there's nothing really bullish to say on it besides possible double bottom. But when you zoom out, it looks like death. The Shadow Realm called its name and it's going home. It's about to nuke. Man. Yep, price discovery to the downside. What's up, Muffin Man? Can I give you some knowledge about SUKU, Well, and Mobile? Yeah, some of these coins are getting hammered. Yeah, I don't know what you want me to say about SUKU. SUKU's in a good spot. It's consolidating. Mobile we used to get asked for all the time, so I don't know where the mobile people are. Mobile's all the way back at the bottom. It looks like it just made a lower high, lower low. Mobile's the same way. Looks like nothing. You can't resist the call of the Shadow Realm. It's slowly getting sucked down. It did just make a slightly lower wick low, barely. It broke what little down or uptrend we were trying to hold. So just keep it simple. It's either the bottom or it's not. You do have a volume area down here. Reminds me of Elon. Elon has the same thing with a volume area way down here. So one of two scenarios is going to play out. Lower lows and lower highs. Yeah, you could fall off the table 60%. The only positive thing is, I mean, overall you're making lower lows, but you did just break this wick high with this high. It's like the only positive thing you can say right now on mobile. And then short-term bottom, you need to get over 8-1. 3 zeros, 8-1. And then macro, 2 zeros, 1. And we can just measure it from here, but there's really no point because you don't know how low it's going to go. A 618 retracement, if this is the bottom, is a 5x to 2. And then we have 2 zeros, 4 for a 7.5x, and then your moonshot to a penny and a half, 27.5x on mobile. Well, last time we looked at Well, or every time we look at Well, she's going back down to the bottom. Where's our world chart? Where'd our world chart go? No, that's unfortunate. Alright, that's the crypto. That's the KuCoin. Alright, it must be the HTX. Alright, here's our goodwill chart. Yeah, Well's been doing the same thing we said every time. So bottom's almost in at 2.5. We've been saying this since she broke the 618 up here. Back down to the trend you go. So any coins we say that on, this is an example. Since it broke, it's down 55% almost. 2.5 should be the bottom. And then if it ever wakes up and guns for a new high, maybe a 10x to the previous high. Mandy coin, what is Mandy coin? Let me pull this up real quick. Wow, we've been on here for an hour already. Sub T13. I'm trying to see Mandy. Yeah, what is Mandy on? Yeah, you guys gotta tell me where this stuff is. Where's Deep AI at? Did we look at that one before? Oh, come on. Yeah, it looks like a Dex Screener coin. Deep AI. Yeah, my computer's slow, so I'm having real hard time scrolling back up through the chat to see what you guys are asking for. 5 to 6 cents on ski. Yeah, Deep AI and Mandy, you gotta tell me what they're on. Tells about the rocket. Yeah, you saw that. Deep South. Deep South AI. Yeah, there's a good chance that PNG goes lower. It's not looking great. I did an update on PNG right before the stream. Alright, I guess we're going over the Dex Screener. Someone said call, I think. Crow with knife. Isn't that Crow with knife? So I was going to buy this at one point, but then it broke down. I was like, oh, glad I didn't buy it. There's another call, Hunter's Dream. What is that? Alright, we'll just stick with the Crypto.com chart. Yeah, there's nothing bullish at all on CAW. You could try to say the bottom is in here, but the fact that you're making lower lows and lower highs, I would not buy this. But that's just me. There's no established bottom, so until you get back over however many zeros, 2.9. Hopefully this is the right chart. And short term, 2.6 to get over to confirm any sort of a bottom. Mandy on Soul, I appreciate that. What's up, Shadow? Alright, Mandy on Soul, okay. Crow and Virtuals, Mandy on Soul, Ski. Let's do Mandy. Empowering wellness, pumping gains. Oh, this thing's already going to the moon. Alright, this is a spawn in. Only 900 holders. No way I would buy this. Set through too many rug pulls, try to chase a top or chase a green candle. So depending on how we want to draw this thing. Damn auto button. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do with this. It was bullish, bull flag, bullish again. As long as you're over 5.8, you're bullish. All the way down here on the 4-hour candles. The only other thing we can do is we're going to draw from this little wick high to the low to see if it's respecting any sort of a level. And keep it that simple. As long as you're above the 1414 at 206, it looks good to go here, I guess. 8.3 is your next price. If you get through 8.3, next stop up is a penny. So a possible 2x from here. But yeah, 4-hour candles. This thing's going to the moon right now. When I get extra money, I'm going to buy these things live on stream that are going up like this with giant green candles, and we're going to watch it just go to zero. Ski mask. Said can ski go to 5 to 6 pennies? Oh, you're talking about to the downside. What do we got here? Low to the high, 236. Yeah, any lower than 7, then your next stop is 3. So it's trying to hold low to the high bullish over the 236 here. But as for telling you if it can go that low, there's no telling. Three-day smaller time frames are clearly making lower lows and lower highs, so I guess there's always a chance. I'm looking to buy in lower. But as long as you're over 7.7, you're bullish. If you get back over 12, then it might start going back up. Deep AI. We'll see what pops up. I guess this one, Deep AI on Sol, just came out. Rug pull and a half. Let's see. Alright, we'll just draw real quick. 48,000 holders on this thing. Could be a good one. See what it's holding here. Yeah, you're holding over the low to the high 382 at 122 here. Get back over 2.3 is even more bullish for a move up. Excuse me. So it is still technically holding bullish here. I don't know if I can draw this here. Let's see. Yeah, there's no respect given. I would just keep it that simple. Over that price, you're bullish. It's a new coin, so it could go to 0. What are we looking at? Oh, it's on CoinGecko too. Yeah, it's got good market cap to lock liquidity, so it could be a real good play. There's just so many coins out there. You got it at 1.5. Yeah, just don't throw a lot of money on those coins, even if they are new and they look good. Yeah. T13 says alien base. I don't think alien base is doing anything. Yeah, alien base is still just sitting here. It's holding this macro support resistance box. So as long as you're above the 786 at 098 here, pretty much 10 cents, then you're alive. If you fall below that on alien base, then it's over. You're making lower lows and lower highs. You're stuck at the previous trend. So it doesn't look great. That's as much as we can do. As long as we hold this box, get back over 13, you're in good shape, and then possibly, hopefully a double bottom in play here. 3-day candle chart. And if you break over 1920, break this middle area, but ultimately back over the 1618 at 30 to have any kind of hope. That's when you can get excited on alien base again, back over 30. But it's trying to hold the macro area here. And then of course alien base to $1 billion market cap, $500 million. From today, if it's possible, 37x to $4.5, $5, and then $10 here. That'd be at 87x to the $1 billion market cap. We got Clint for 2. He says thanks. I appreciate that, my man. Keeping the stream alive. I appreciate that. Let's see. XGT. Just looks like everything else. Looks like crap. So weekly chart. It's like in the middle of dying here. This giant red candle after red candle spawning in. So you're holding the 236 here, and that's your support. Pretty much at 15. Let's see what else double support you're holding. But it's like I keep saying, I think the play is going to be some of these older, bigger coins. So 236 is holding, 618 is your resistance at 16. You need to get back over 21 up to 26 to be bullish short term and long term, if you want to call it that. But any lower than 15, final support is a 20% drop down to 12. And just keep in mind, you could get a nice spike up if this is going to be it. Hit the trend of the other 236 from one to the other at about 34, 35 and get stuck, 125% movement, and it'll just come right back down. So if it's not the bottom, it's going to drop 20 more percent to 12. That's really all I can say. Momentum is clearly way down, and it doesn't show any signs of crossing bullish. Alright, let me switch the song yet again. What are we looking at? Can you check ALU? What's up, Silver? We got Silver in the house. I always appreciate you, my man. TikTok Live says XCN. Yeah, we're watching XCN, but how much time is left? XCN is getting squeezed right now unless it moved again. Ultimately, macro, as long as you hold the 618 at 2.2, we're good. But this downtrend on the daily chart, possible falling wedge pattern, you can see this candle just got squeezed down to nothing. You're still above 2.2, but you're down below the 236, high to the low at 22. Large wick once again, downtrend still in play. So we're either gearing up to break out of here because of the falling wedge, or we're going to break down. So we're going to try to trust the falling wedge and see if this thing can break out. What would you say, ALU? Oh no. What is this? ALU is trying to hold, just double top at the previous trend. Momentum is down here on the weekly. You're holding the 0.5, 5.9. But the more we zoom in, the better it doesn't look. Could be holding for consolidation, but on these smaller time frames like this, you already know what I'm gonna say. Strong move down. Bear flag is forming. Slightly, just slightly going up like this, forming that bear flag. So to me, it looks like this thing's about to break down. Double top, death, bear flag. That's all you need. Come back another day. So there's a good chance you're gonna have another couple of lava candles spawn in here. You're gonna fall off the table almost 40%. Unless for some reason you hold this 6 area. That doesn't look promising to me. Mandy coin's gonna rip. What's up, Blue Man? Mandy coin, I already read that. What do you think is the play? What you mean? Yeah, Blue Man for the $2 super sticker. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know if you guys caught it. Does anyone know? I didn't even look at it. Did Polygon, Matic, aren't they not Matic anymore? Isn't it Poles or something? Let me see, is there a Poles? Or Pole? I don't even know. I don't know why they did that. Oh yeah, here it is. So it's the same chart. Let's see here. Alright, we're on the USD chart for Matic. If we type in Pole, I don't know why they do things like this. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to look into that because I don't know if it's the same chart, same coin still, but you can clearly buy a Polygon Matic still on Coinbase. I guess it is, just they have this from when they renamed it, so that's just retarded. But yeah, Polygon is another one that I added to my list today, because if you just look at the chart here, it reminds me of the XRP and I think the Doge chart. Yeah, I believe the Doge chart. Doing the same thing it did last time. Consolidation and to the moon and the bull run, consolidation. And if we go from the low to the high off of the tiny little wick, what are we doing here? Maybe it was here. Oh yeah, there we go. So from the consolidation low to the high, you've been holding the 382 on the macro of things, going sideways. So Matic looks extremely bullish here. This is a good rollover play on Coinbase. Possible 17.5, 18x to a new high. Turbo's coming down, is it? Sublord Zero Cool. He says help, please. ACH is still just coming down. You gotta learn to sell on the pumps, or that's it. ACH on the monthly macro is still in a very bullish setup here, in my opinion. It looks to me like we have formed a ascending triangle pattern. So this could be extremely bullish once it finally breaks out. Confirmation over 5.5. But as for it coming down, we said that when it hit the 618. Made a higher high, wick just above the 618, party's over. So it seems to be just simply coming back down to the trend line on the macro, weekly, wherever you want to look at it at. you're sitting on the 618 at the moment. Any lower than 2.4, and yeah, depending on how fast this is going to happen, we could hold here and go sideways, or we're going to drop more. Like I said, depending on how much, you could drop another 10-12% to tag it with a wick, just like you do all the time. Probably wick down to the 786 here. When you look at it on the macro like this, you could easily have a wick down 21%, down to 1.9, and then that would be it. Alright, we'll see you, Dave. You said B3. If you're still here, B3. Yeah, we looked at B3 already. It's either the bottom or it's not. Low to the high 618, 007. That's what we went over last night. We tagged it, so someone was looking for that price, so they got it. But it is a 618, so hopefully that's it. Not a bad price to get in. We got on the right track for 5. I appreciate that. If I can catch it. Joined late. Thoughts on XEN, please. What's up, Slava? How you doing, my man? XCN. Yeah, XCN's still in the downtrend. We're focusing on this thing to try to be bullish. You can see the price is getting squeezed. It needs to get this daily candle. It has an hour and 35 minutes left. Closing over the downtrend, pretty much over 2.2 here. Tagged to 3.2, and that was it. But you can see it's clearly getting squeezed here. But if we're focusing on the daily chart here, I think the last bullish thing on XCN is this falling wedge potential pattern that we're holding, and the fact that the price is getting squeezed here over these last 2 candles, that could tell us that it's about to get squeezed out of here. But it's all going to depend on where this candle closes and where the new one spawns in. I have to get over 2.2 and then 2.6, 2.5 to 2.6. But like I said, it could be potentially really bullish in this falling wedge daily pattern. And ultimately on the macro, as long as we hold with weekly candles, as we've been doing over the 618. As long as weekly candles are closing over 2.2. How long have we been on here? 83 minutes already? Jeez. Trump charts are too bullish. You talking about the Trump coin? Yeah, it's over diluted. T13, Pump Fund, and all these other websites they're coming out with all the time. They're just pumping out coins. Market is down, but music is upbeat. You guys want me to put on the bearish music? What's up, watches? GFI's pumping. GFI and what? I guess we'll take a peek at GFI. GFI. Yeah, GFI's got a little pump going on, but every time it does that, it turns into a wick. It looks like every time it does. But it is good. She's bouncing off of the double support, or triple support rather. Yeah, could be the bottom on GFI. You have the trend it tagged, the 236, 618, low to the high. So if you can get back over 135 here, and then bullish over the double 382. Yeah, that would get you in a real good spot back over the double 382. Excuse me. Yeah, GFI is going to have its day at some point. It's just we're not there yet, but nice little bounce. Finally hit the trend again, or the new trend, that is. Yeah, GFI 786 retracement, 12.5x. Plume, what is Plume? I don't know if we've ever looked at Plume before. Plume, what is that on? Just pull up the crypto chart. Plume, you bought in at 10. What is this? Just come out? Yeah, it could be a very large double bottom. So you pretty much bought the bottom. Plume, you're getting stuck at the 618. You did just kind of double top, but we'll see what happens. As long as you're above 14, 15, 6 is the price to beat. A new high on this one is about a 2x to 27. 85% move, so almost a 2x. Yeah, I don't know what this is, so just be careful. You are stuck in a downtrend, it appears, depending on where we want to draw this at. Downtrend is still in play. So the overall chart, lower low, and you're making lower highs, of course. So just like I said, be careful. If you can get over the 618 at 15.5, then you'll break it and be in good shape here. Get a 4-hour candle over that. RWA partnered with Ondo. Plume. Oh, are they really partnered with Ondo? I appreciate that, watches. Yeah, my throat's, we've been talking for what? Coming up on 2 hours. I can feel it. We've been covering a lot here. I can feel it in my voice. I'm gonna have to get a drink in a minute. Yeah, Trump coin looked like it was gonna bottom last week, and it never did. It broke down more. What are we on? 4 hour? Yeah, it looks like you need to get a daily candle over 21, 22 here. came up and got stuck instantly, and now it's coming back down. Could be the start of the higher highs and higher lows and the curl up here, now that it finally did something. So right now 1760 is your price to hold. If any lower than that, then you're going to break the structure here. Clear up trend it has in place, so could be it right now. So you could technically still wick down to 1760 and still be bullish holding this, and then possible higher high on this thing would be the 382. 50% spike up to about 27 and then pull back again. Yeah, we gotta have ETH wake up. Never gonna happen. Hondo is the installation side, and RWA Plume is retail. Okay, where can you buy Plume at? He says, Undead, what you're suggesting to buy today? Proppy? I don't ever suggest anything, ever. What is Proppy doing? We looked at it earlier, but I don't remember what it's doing. She's trying to be bullish here. Oh yeah, consolidation once again around the 0.5. Not looking bad. She's starting to move again, but you can see every time it turns into giant wicks. So could be a double bottom here, and she's about to move up. Gotta get back over 127 to confirm being bullish. But the one coin I added to my list today, which I also added GST because I didn't have it on my list. I'm liking GST the more I look into it. Hopefully it stays on the bottom for me. But I added GST to my Coinbase list, and then Polygon. I gotta look into what's going on with the Polygon poll, Matic whole thing. But this is giving me Doge and XRP vibes. The overall macro chart, last time it consolidated, it ran into the bull run. Now it's consolidated again. If we go low to the high here, you're holding perfectly over the 382 to be macro bullish. But hopefully it stays down here, because I think Matic's a good decent play for a good solid, a good solid move up. Once it breaks the downtrend here, possible 178 $2 for, I would say, probably a guaranteed 5x, 6x. And if this thing's going to run to a new high, it's 17x. On one of the older plays here, that's holding up very strong on the macro. So yeah, Matic's on one of my top lists for. I sound really low, do I? You have GST about the real bottom. Yeah, can you guys hear me? Everyone type a 1 if my voice is okay. The music's okay. We still got 30 people in here on a Saturday bearishness. But what's up, dude? We got Peter for 2. I appreciate that. Can you look at CTX? CTX. What time is it? 4:30. Yeah, if my voice is starting to get low, it's because I start getting bummed out sitting here. After a couple hours of just going through every coin, it gets kind of old, and I get not sad, but just like, yeah, here we go again. CTX. Plus this chair is killing me. I gotta move out of it for a moment. Yeah, Cryptic Finance is another one that's holding up. It made the higher high. Why can't I get anything to work right? But we've been saying this ever since it made the lower high and you started dropping these support levels, double 3-2, now double or 0.5, 3-2. So many levels to draw. You're at the 618 to 273. So I would expect this thing to probably come down as it has been doing, as we've been covering it. You know, there's a chance you drop 25% here or down to 244. It all depends on how fast the move's going to play out to the downside. 12% or the other percent. But ultimately it's doing what everything's doing, the macro chop here. And most of the times when you get to lower high, you can't break the previous high, it just comes right back down. Almost guaranteed. But the overall macro chart, we have so many fibs on the chart here. Gosh. Let me get some of these off. But the overall macromatic or cryptic chart, it's just big old double bottom with a higher low. So yeah, Cryptic Finance is going to have its day. It's holding up nicely. Coinbase coin, low market cap. Alright, we got a couple of ones. Can we look at Jupiter? What is, have we ever looked at Jupe? Oh, Jupe. What time is it? 4:30. Is this the actual Jupiter chart? Jupe has been going sideways since it came out. Let's see. Alright, I guess we're just gonna stick with it because I can't stand to sit here anymore and look at charts. I feel like one of those candles getting squeezed. I'm either about to break down or jump the hell out of this chair. Jupiter's been going sideways since it spawned in, it looks like. Not a bad looking chart. Consolidation sideways. Where can you buy Jupiter coin at? This doesn't look bad. Bottom is in over the 236 at 8.2. Yeah, you held the 786 perfectly here throughout this. And low to the high 618. Excuse me. So everything looks good on the Jupiter chart to me. She's holding up. She's consolidating. Where's Jupiter go? This thing's at 92 cents. Easily tag 250 for 2.5x almost. Yeah, I don't know where Jupiter coin's gonna end up. I've never looked into it. 5.5x to $5. I guess I need to make a chart on Jupe. You're debating going all in on CTX. Well, it looks like it's going to drop more. So we're bearish until big money holds our hand. Yep. We got Brian for 2. Can we look at Swift? I appreciate the 2. I appreciate the support. Yeah, if ZBCN waits for me, I'll grab some, but I don't get paid till next Friday. But yeah, I appreciate the 2. Yeah, a lot of things look exactly the same on the 4 hour. But yeah, let me put it on here, and then I got to get up out of this chair for a moment. Been here for 2 hours now. There, we'll just go over it. Yeah, you're down below, low to the high 382. So unless this weekly candle gets back over 2-1, 3-day candles are getting stuck at it. You closed below it already, so it doesn't look great. And we've pretty much been saying the same thing on Swift Coin. There's a good chance this is another one that's just coming back down to the trend until they allow us to go up. But overall, higher highs and higher lows. So depends on when this is going to take place, when you're going to hit it. This 786 here, if we crawl around and go sideways or just straight down, kind of like we did here. See how I went mostly this way. So Swift Coin, as long as you're below 2-1, you're no longer bullish here. 618 could come into play. You could bounce a 36% drop to 12, but more likely you're going to come down 55%, over the next coming months here. Wow, that could take you all the way down into October. So this thing could go down and sideways until October, and then at the end run, which a lot of things will run at the very, very end. When the blow off top for Bitcoin is getting put in, if there's going to be one, that's when Swift Coin will go to the moon. Unless you hold these prices here. Man. Yeah, everything's stuck in a 4-hour downtrend. And daily. What are you gonna do? Alright, so XCN's about to get a close, what, in an hour? I guess we'll stay on for another hour. I got nothing else to do. Uh, 1 hour and 15 minutes and counting. Can we look at Beam? Yeah, we'll look at Beam. I'll be back in 5 minutes or so. I gotta get out of this chair for a minute, go get something to drink. There's only 27 people in here, so if everyone leaves, then I'll just end it, but... Elevated mindset, we won't run. After March, bear market coming. We're having a chance of a small alt season this month. Into March, then lights out. I hope not. I'm still waiting for alt season, but you never know. Just let it wait and let me buy one coin. I just want to buy one coin and get it my little 5x. I gotta have something to show for it. XPR, XRP. Alright, but yeah, we'll look at Beam. Let me put it on Beam and then we'll... Beam, what is Beam doing? Alright. There's gotta be a better Beam chart because that looks like crap. Beam USD. Is that the same Beam? We're at 1 penny on Beam. Alright, it's not the same thing. I think we looked at that before. Alright, Beam on the Binance chart is up next. on some bearish music. Guys, hit the like button in case you leave. Answer the poll. And I'll be back here in a few minutes. All right, we still here? Oh, I'm surprised we're still here. All right. It's snowing in Colorado. Man, I'm ready for this cold weather to be over, my man. All right, beam. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Beam. All right, we're looking at beam. Not the greatest looking chart. Lower. So I wouldn't buy this because you got to establish a bottom first. Oh, never mind. Beam looks like another one. Very strong move down, and unless you break over some certain levels here, yeah, pretty much the double 236 needs to break. At 1-2, so you got to get it back over this one, pretty much 1-3. But you can clearly see what I'm about to say. It's doing an ondo and everything else that has a bear flag. Unless you can get back over that level there, there's a possible breakdown in play here. And yet another lower low. Come on. Yeah, you can see that would take it down. If this is not the bottom, you're already in this volume area. It would take you to the bottom of that volume area. Back down to 206, possible 207, so 007 in play. So once you break below a penny and then 008, possible 35% drop out of the bear flag on beam. Yeah, tired of working. Yeah, I think we're supposed to get snow here on Tuesday. So I guess you're sending your snow my way. Remember the best chart on Coinbase, Hopper 25x. Oh man. If you could buy 2 coins or 1, what would you buy? That's a hard question. I'd probably buy in on GST right now at the bottom and hope for the bull run. And a really safe, at some point, long on Ondo, but I think I'm going to put a long on Matic. I can see Matic flying at some point. Just due to the fact the chart looks bullish and it hasn't done anything. Yeah, I didn't even check. Did that groundhog see a shadow? Are we still in for more winter? I mean, it's already bad enough being in a crypto winter, huh? All the time. It's not fun being broke and cold. I'd rather be broke and hot down at a beach somewhere. At least I can stare at the ocean. It's gonna be one of the first things I do as soon as I can. Get back down to the ocean. Hour left on XC in here, but I don't think it's gonna tell us anything. need boron music. Well, we only have a couple to choose from. You're gonna buy Ethereum Classic. I sold for a $6,000 loss. Oh, I know that feeling. Yeah, what is Ethereum Classic doing? That's another good one, ain't it? Oh man. Are we really about to fall off the table? This one looks like it's forming a little bull flag. It doesn't have to, but I like the wick there, so. Oh yeah, Ethereum Classic's another one. Yeah, and Ethereum Classics makes a new high every time. The last time we looked at this, but Ethereum Classic's holding up in the very large pattern once again. Yeah, is Ethereum Classic going up here to this red box? Heck, just a 76 retracement to $100 is a 5x. So what is our targets here? 250 for a 13x up to 360. 18x. Yeah, Ethereum Classic's another good one. I'm gonna have to add that on the list. You don't care about taxes, they're gonna have to wait. It looks like Ethereum Classic just put the bottom in again and just tagged the little trend line here. And you're above the 618. Alright, let me check. The poll, 98 votes. Alright, we'll see if we go up. Make sure I didn't miss any super chats. All right, got him. Next one you're looking at is eCash. What is eCash? XCC. Is this an older Coinbase coin? What is this? 2021 high. eCash got stuck at the 618. You're holding the 236 here, so it doesn't look too bad. I think it just does drop where I want it to. Yeah, another chart down and sideways. Just made a lower low, so not the greatest look. So it could break down more. But new high on this one. So 43x. Yeah, 236618 is holding. So as long as you're over 2035, it's the price to be bullish. Breakout is over 88. 40 is 88. But if this one's gonna run, not a bad move. Jasmine, as long as you're still over 2 pennies, Jasmine's still good. Yeah, Jasmine's still slightly holding. But it's been going down for weeks. Almost 2 months of just death on Jasmine. But still trying to potentially hold if this is going to be an inverse head and shoulders pattern. But as long as you're over the 786 here, which I've been saying this, we could still come down to the 236 on the macro here at 16 and we'd still be good. 26% drop. I don't think Jasmine's going to wait for me, but if it does come down further and wait for me, I'd get in. Because I think Jasmine's going to perform well, surprise a lot of people. I just need like 50 billion coins, or not 50 billion, 50,000, 50 to 100,000 coins and ride it to $1. B3 is holding the bottom. Oh yeah, the 618. Yeah, as long as it can hold here. Like we said earlier, it could be. Let's see. Yeah, it'd be nice to have 16 million plus Jasmine coins. Boy's gonna be a millionaire. I think he said if it goes to 7 pennies, he's gonna have $1 million. That must be nice. Jasmine or Ethereum Classic, what would you pick? Depends on where Jasmine is when I have to choose. If Jasmine's already back up or something, and I would choose Ethereum Classic. But what's another old one? What's it? Zcash? What is Zcash doing? We don't have a Zcash chart. Oh, it's on Blowfin. I'm surprised we don't have a Zcash chart. Excuse me. Yeah, is Zcash gonna do anything? I don't really like the looks of this chart here, but I don't like that scam wick or the, I don't know. I'd have to look into Zcash. I don't know what it's doing or where it's at. Bitcoin doing nothing. Ah, man. So you think this is the top for Bitcoin, huh? Yeah, when Jasmine was dirt cheap, I used to own a bunch. I was always DCAing into Jasmine. But it is what it is. Yeah, the Jupiter chart doesn't look bad. I don't know where you can buy it at, but it's got a good looking chart. Yeah, I believe that too. A lot of people are going to start selling Jasmine. We already saw it when it hit 5 cents. So when it hits 12 cents, a lot of people will sell. I still think it's going to hit 30 cents. My dream is $1. I think it's going to hit $1, but now that you said that, yeah, there's gonna be a lot of people that sell way before $1. That'll crush my dreams if I ever get it. If I ever get into Jasmine again. But it'll probably leave before I get in. That's why I'm getting a list together. I'm not worried about it. What's happening? Why is everyone grayed out? Oh, there we go. Do you still have your Jasmine undead? No, I do not. Do not. Haven't for a long time. Got rid of my Jasmine when I got rid of my Elon, when I got rid of my Arrow. Beginning of last year when the world turned upside down. I would take profit way before $1, but I would definitely let a decent amount ride to see if it's going to hit $1. Just to see. Yeah, more than just Jasmine people. There's people all over this space right now that are gonna get burned, and they're gonna get so many people are gonna be left holding the bags. So many people are not gonna sell. Assembly AI, what is that? It's Assembly AI. You talking about ASM? Oh yeah, ASM. Yeah, ASM has to get over the evil number. You gotta get a weekly close over 666. And not only is it just one 666, but it's two 666. Two 618s. Right on top of each other. Every time it comes up here, we're waiting, and they sell every time. So off of the lower high, you're making higher highs and higher lows here, so we could draw a new trend if we wanted to. But as long as you're over the 3.2 at 3.5, you're bullish here. You need to get back over 4.3 and then 4.8, of course, and then that 6.18 for any kind of momentum up. But you have the overall trend in play, and then you have this smaller one that looks like it's holding. So that 3.82 could have been the bottom. yeah, once you finally get a good weekly close over that level, those double 618s, that's when you'll be in good shape on ASM here. Yeah, keep a moon bag, but it's gonna be a tiny moon bag. Depends on how much I can get in, if I get in on Jasmine again. There's no guarantee from this point at all. I gotta make some good choices and good plays because I gotta get some money this year. But I would imagine after all I've learned, I should be able to make it. But it takes money to make money. But yeah, ASM 70 cents billion market cap, 16x. Yeah, I think I just want to put a couple of $1,000 on maybe 500. I'm not sure yet. Split 4 coins, $500 each, or like 3 coins with $1,000 each, and do a really safe long play on something like Matic or Ethereum Classic. Maybe Ondo at some point, but I don't know how far Ondo's going down. But you know, a good safe 3x, 5x play on these coins where I know it's not going to hit, you know, and stop me out or liquidate me. And then just let them do their little 5 to 10x's, and then hopefully something else on my list is waiting and I can roll over, you know, 5 grand into something and get a little 2-3x off of a 3x leverage. I think that's the only way I'm going to make it this time. I don't have time to sit around and wait for a regular buy on a coin like Polygon or something to do a 5x over, you know, 6 months. Or a 10x over 6 months. I'll take a 3 to 4x over a short period of time with the multipliers. Just kind of snowball the effect. The more money you can get in on a coin and put a little bit of leverage on it, the more money you can make. Alright, we're 2 hours in. There's only 20 people here. I guess we're going to cut it here. I will be back on tomorrow at some point. Not sure when. I got things to do tomorrow. I got church. I got family I got to see. But I will do updates tomorrow at some point and be back on the live stream. So make sure you guys hit the like button on the way out. Alright, I ended the poll. I appreciate you guys coming in here, and I appreciate the couple of super chats that came in. It always helps. Keeps the dream and the channel alive here. And as we always do, we'll keep grinding away every day and see what happens with the markets here. It's been bearish for so long. It's been so brutal lately. The revenue is way down. Like I said before, the only thing that's been saving the channel for the last month is XE at Voice, watching the videos. But now the XEN videos have been cut to nothing. From 2,000 views each to about 300 views each now, so we are bearish right now. So I do appreciate that, the XEN people coming in here. We're still holding out hopes that XEN is going to hold up and hopefully move up out of here. Still got my small little peanut bag holding in here, but it's down to nothing already. Remember your previous recommendations? What was that? Come on. Yeah, can't scroll the chat back up. It's not letting me. Oh no, now we're frozen. Come on. Okay, trying to end the stream, but everything's frozen. Alright, now I gotta wait because you guys may be able to hear me, but I can't do anything. Page is having problems, it says. It's so bearish it won't even let me close out the stream. Come on. Alright, not bad. We got 50 likes, 100 votes on the poll. Alright, I appreciate you guys coming in here. None of this is financial advice, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everyone.